YouTube, how's it going? Roller Coaster back with another video. In this video, it's gonna be quick, short. I'm basically just gonna be doing a car review. I'm gonna show you what I've been driving. I've been filming like all my videos in my car, and yeah, and I always tell you guys, like, I drive like a piece of junk. It's not a great car, but that's for a purpose, and I'm gonna get into that in a second. But first, I'm just gonna show you the car that I've been driving this whole time for the past year, a little over a year now. 3 or 4 months right before that, I didn't even have a car. So, but yeah, so this is my car, a Mitsubishi Mirage 2019. I'm not gonna talk much about it because there's not much to say. This is a slow car. The wheels look dorky and weird. These hubcaps, they're like $20. They just fall off. I was thinking, like, as soon as I bought it, one of the hubcaps fell off. I thought it was something to do with my specific vehicle, like they messed it up or something. In reality, all the Mirages are like that. The hubcaps fall off. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the hubcaps off myself. And the reason these are on, it looks so tacky. Like, if there's an all black car, I think these white hubcaps or whatever, it just ruins it. It doesn't look as smooth or whatever. So I was like, I'm gonna let these naturally fall off, because one fell off, I had to put it back on. Another fell off, I went out in the street, grabbed it, put it back on, and then eventually the front two fell off. So I said, I'm just gonna let those naturally fall off. But now that we're doing this video, we're blacking out the car live on camera. Look how cheap this is. That's one. I'm gonna take the other one off. So it's official. We're all blacked out now. And I took those off. Now it's blacked out. This actually got hit by a deer like a month after I got this car. So this car is not much. But lastly, I want to get into why I got this car. And the title of this video is why I'm purposely driving a BEATER. So first of all, I've already driven a nice car. My second car I had at like 20 years old up until last year when I got this car, it was a Honda Accord. It was a really nice car. So it's not like I was fiending for a nice car. I'd already been driving one early on, so I didn't mind doing a downgrade. But particularly, this is for DoorDash. That's the whole entire reason I got it. It's basically an investment. And the reason I don't care much about this car is because this is not my dream car. It's nowhere near my dream car. I wouldn't even consider it like a personal vehicle. I just consider it a vehicle that I got for work. And the significance is, a lot of people could see me driving this, or you could be thinking like, dang, that's your whip. Like, that is not like a good whip or whatever. That's the point. I'm purposely not wanting a good car because any of these doubters or haters or whatever, they don't know what I know. I know what's coming next. And what's coming next is me buying my dream car. And you're gonna witness it all. You're gonna witness this junk that I'm driving now, and then you're gonna witness me in the new car. In the same way you witness me living in my mom's basement or attic, or, well, it's just a room, but that sounds more dramatic. And then you're gonna witness me buying a house, and you're also gonna witness me driving this, and then you're gonna witness me in my dream car. And you're going to be able to see the compare and contrast. And the reason I purposely wanted not a good car is because basically you have much more of a jump to your dream car. So I easily could have got a more decent car to DoorDash, but for one, this is the most fuel efficient car. So from an investment standpoint, this was the smartest decision to make as far as fuel efficiency. Because the more fuel efficient the car is, the more you make per hour with delivery jobs. So this was primarily an investment, but also I wanted to feel that jump. If you're born with a Ferrari or a really nice car, that's your first car ever. And then your very next car, you make an upgrade to a Lamborghini or something like that. It may not even really feel like that much of an upgrade because you're already driving a super nice car. Whereas if you have a piece of crap and you go from a piece of crap beater and you upgrade to a really nice dream car, that upgrade, that improvement is gonna feel way more impactful, and you're gonna be more appreciative of the dream car. And even with this car, it actually, when I first got it, it almost felt like a Lamborghini in a way because I didn't have a car. So it's all about perspective. I had no car for 3 or 4 months. And so when I got this car, I got behind the wheels, I'm looking at the backup camera, I got the Bluetooth, I'm just like, yo, this is amazing, I have a car. So I'm always gonna be grateful for what I do have, and I'm grateful for this car because this has basically funded all my investments. Crypto's gonna take off, and all my investment, all the hard work that I've been putting in with this car, it's all gonna play out, and it's all gonna, the plan is gonna be, the plan's already set forth. It's gonna happen, and you're gonna witness it. Literally, driving a beater, everybody probably that sees me drive around town, they're like, maybe they don't care at all. But either way, this is more so for my own, like, just goals and motivation, and just to help others, and help others realize you can go from broke to rich. It's all about up here. It's all about having your own plan. If you have a plan that you know is going to be effective and work, it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. And this is also a ego killer. So anytime I drive around, like, you don't get in this with the ego. It is an ego killer. It's slow. It's just not that great looking of a car. It looks a little more even now that I took those stupid hubcaps off. It looks blacked out. I'm gonna clean it. But it's just one of those things where I'm embracing being down. I've been embracing the struggle, being down bad. I've been down bad this past year, and y'all have witnessed it. But what did I say this whole time when I'm down bad? Keep going, don't give up. This is proof. You're literally gonna witness this piece of crap car, you know, and then you're gonna witness a Corvette C8. I already filmed a video, I might add that into this one, of a before and after. So really, I'm just putting this out there to have the before, and then whenever I do have my dream car, you're gonna look back to this video and be like, whoa, that's like a vision board. That's manifestation, law of attraction, trusting God. If God wills for me to have success and for this plan to play out, then that will happen. And another thing I wanted to mention, which is sort of like a flex, is Proverbs 13:7, which basically says, there is one who pretends to be rich, yet is poor. There is another who pretends to be poor, yet is rich. So I think that's one of the biggest flexes ever. If you just pull out that verse against any hater or whatever. I had one guy roll past, and this isn't often or anything, but just some teenager in a truck, he's like, that's a weird car. So my response to that, or anybody that's like, oh, why do you drive that car? The biggest Christian flex ever, I guess you could say, is Proverbs 13:7. And just walk off. And they're like, Proverbs 13:7? What's this broke guy talking about? He looks at Proverbs 13:7. There is one who pretends to be rich, yet is poor. There is another who pretends to be poor, yet is rich. So just because you have a nice car, that doesn't mean you're actually successful. And just because you have a bad car, that doesn't mean that you're unsuccessful. And really, at the end of the day, these material possessions don't matter. So that's why I challenge anyone to get a beater car, drive around, and if you could truly do it without caring what anyone thinks, you killed the ego. There's a lot of people who, they won't even get in a bad car, or they'll be too scared because of ego or pride or whatever. With me, I totally embrace it. I don't care what anyone else thinks, because like I said, I know what my plan is. I know what my strategy is. I know what I'm purposely doing. I'm purposely living below my means, investing all my money, so that when the investments make a return, I'll cash out and get the dream car that I want. Then I can drive around and, you know, look cool. But for me, these material possessions don't matter at all. All that matters is your relationship with Christ. If I can drive this around and not care what anybody thinks, so can anybody. And with me, like I said, it's more so you have to have confidence in yourself and your own plan and your own strategy, and you have to know like what your goals are. If you know you're taken care of, the thoughts, opinions, the looks anybody gives you, none of that matters at all. But yeah, this is just sort of a fun goal of mine. The material possessions, they really don't matter at all at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, this car, a really nice car, whatever, it all rots when we all die. So that's why I'm just like, be thankful for whatever you do have. And yeah, I just really want to make this video to showcase the compare and contrast before and after. This is what I've been driving around. It is, even the brakes that I was like, oh, I'm gonna do it myself and fix the brakes last month, because I'm like, I'm not taking it to mechanics and letting them overcharge me. And I was like, yay, and now a month later they're squeaking again. So I may have to get some more work done on this, but just watch the before and after. That's primarily what I'm making this video about. Is you see my car, it's not a good car, but it's on purpose, because when you go from not having a car at all to having a car, that car can feel like your dream car because you didn't have one. And that's how I felt with this. But now, obviously, after a year of using this and driving like a grandma with how slow this is, as the acceleration of a golf cart, it's like, it almost makes you feel like, I deserve a better car. You know, I've been driving this piece of crap. So yeah, at the end of the day, don't give up on your dreams. This is me. You're witnessing me live in the moment, being down bad. I'm just about to escape. I lost $800,000 a couple years ago. Moved out of Hawaii because I was almost homeless had I not moved back in with my mom. Had no car. My car broke down in Hawaii. The place I was staying had no toilet, shower, nothing. I was as down bad as you could possibly get. And here I am. I'm not as down bad as I was. We're starting to escape this poverty again. But I'm still telling you with confidence, you're going to witness a Corvette C8. Thanks for watching.